Hello Diamonds and welcome back to Ecobee Season 8. So I have done tiny modifications to my store. I have put the two logo signs up front and on top I have proper store sign. It's a little bit shameful that I cannot add the logo on the class signs. So I have to accept that I keep everything this way. But at least the store name is easily visible, which I think is the primary goal anyway, so not too much trouble. I also did a little bit more work on this housing complex. Like I have made the middle X and a little bit on this side as well, like all more modern. So hopefully it will make things a bit easier. Sad news is that Nuns of Jamaica has failed to pay the rent and was kicked out last night. So we no longer have extra residents here. So if I go in, I can see that there's only one resident. So it's us. And the score is currently 116. So probably not the best, but also not the worst. So it's kind of okay-ish. So better than the Sandman apartments, which is way more expensive. But yeah, so that's pretty much what has happened. And I'm probably, after recording, planning to buy a bit more of the materials so I can do those trims here. So it looks a bit more like the other side, just perhaps different woods. So here I also covered the floor in many areas. So I ran out of the wood because I didn't have enough cash in the morning. So I need to continue all that. And I'm not sure yet what I want to do with the internal walls. So it's something that will be a mystery. But we'll see what I will come up with. But yeah, so this is what it is at the moment. And for today's episode, actually, I have planned to go through about the 2Bs. Because, well, from the previous season, we have still the Leo's B, which is now used in one other project, which is probably the first place I want to take a look at. And there's another player who started building one, but hasn't really finished yet, so you can see what that one looks like. And yeah, like 2Bs is pretty much the story of this video. So yeah, the Leo's one is here in the Kaunas city. So it should be part of like possibly more like countryside educational / government building. So it's right here. So name is also campus. And it's deed was created by Presix. And yeah, so occupants for this project are Presix and Talonera. So I remember last season Talonera wanted to make something, but kinda it stayed behind, so nothing was made. So I hope this season they can finish it. So first of all, I like how the one part is kinda sticking out on this building. Makes it a bit more interesting. If we quickly go inside as well. So it's interesting, you literally have to walk over when you go that side. Not sure if it's only temporary or permanent. But yeah, like the main buildings have slightly different entrance. And if you go here, have staircase. I actually haven't been downstairs yet. It's a last visited long time ago, so not sure if it's any different. So of course all the doors are closed, so not sure what's hidden behind those. And yeah, it goes upstairs. Ooh, there's quite nice balcony as well. I like it. And yeah, the roof is quite decent. Quite clever use of the staircase parts to make it look a bit more normal. It's kind of nice. And yeah, they have pretty much also thought through like what each building should contain. Like the first of 4 should contain the research table, a store for all the papers, and all the signs explaining research and land claim papers. It's something that I've noticed that even now people don't really check. So maybe the spawn point should be all surrounded with the signs saying that you don't get land claims from learning, but from advancing your selected skills. But yeah, not sure. The other place here is the contract board, treasury, mint, bank, store for distribution station, and distribution station itself. So this building has the raised part mainly for that. And I think it will be quite nice if we can fit all of that inside. The tier is quite high. It's over 3. Now, the other building, I mean, it's like 2 buildings combined. It's kind of a unique way to connect it, but yeah. So basement would include all the courts, multiple ones, so we can have enough laws and they're not going to intersect with each other. It's always a good idea. So currently we have like 3, if I'm correct. And then we will maybe have more. Actually, let me quickly check if we go. It doesn't show up on outside, but yeah, I think we only had 3 of those at the moment. And the other place has then the executive office, registrar, census bureau, maybe 2 or more, government office, capital amendments, all that. So that will be the sector where we can have all the titles and all that. Plus all the admins will have their own office. So inside, it has quite nice high roof. I like it. And then like there's tiny offices everywhere. This one is quite big, so it probably has something else inside. I know it's not finished, so there might be many changes coming. But I do like what it tends to look like, so all good. And the other parts here go inside. Again, one bigger room, another big one, and then the end one is a bit smaller. Yeah, so we'll see what our 2 active admins will plan. And yeah, if we go in here, we can't really go outside. I was thinking like maybe there is access outside, but it's not. So yeah. So the old sign is still here that Leo made. It's quite nice and really appreciative. So yeah. But yeah, no way outside, so we can't go on the roof from this side, unfortunately. But we can go that way, actually. Because I was just thinking like the tail part of the E. It kind of looks like it's connecting with the roof. Ooh, this part of the roof is a bit different. It's probably just didn't have one piece to put there. And yeah, I know it's kind of annoying at times. Yeah. I like the small window as well. It's not fully connected. It's just going next to, so it's influencing the edge parts over there. But yeah, otherwise it's quite clear. So yeah, hopefully they can finish it. It would be fantastic. But for us, we will just continue moving. I remember a few episodes ago when we noticed that Turbina had upgraded the building. I said that we should go and take a look at that one as well. So just before we go to the other B, maybe we can check this one out. Because it's so different from what it used to be. So yeah, Turbina's kitchen. So let's see. There's like 4 different buildings. And I think they're all locked, right? Yeah. They're all locked. This one is empty as well. So let's find a way inside. It's probably better. So actually, maybe I can just turn the fly mode off. It's easier for me. It doesn't fly too much. So this building is empty at the moment, and I can see how like all the different blocks, they're a little bit strange for me, but it's kind of okay. I do like how to make like the small cross out of like the stair parts. a smart idea. But the rest of it, like going one way and the other way, it's maybe a bit too much for me. But yeah, it's personal preference. Quite big kitchen. I do like this kitchen. It's good for all the food creation. Plenty of space, some decoration in the wall shape. Unfortunately, we cannot go through. So character has different clipping box, but it's fine. And this one goes all the way down. And it's totally open from the backside. So if I knew that, we wouldn't even need to fly in. It's fine. Just to have this ability. Yeah, inside just some storage. So nothing too special. It does look quite nice from outside as well. And I'm not sure if you can go any further up. I didn't notice really any staircase here. Is there anything? No. Okay, so the building is having spatial entrance on this corner. Nice. And yeah, a lot of industrial fridges, so can keep the food cool. It's quite good looking building. It's unique, so I do like it. And what we have on this side, this building, I'm not sure if it has anything inside. It's super tiny, so it's kind of like a shed. So I'm not sure if it's containing anything interesting, so I think we can just leave it and continue traveling towards the other B. So yeah, in the previous episode I did go next to it, but I kind of skipped it just for the purpose to make one episode with the bees in general. So this video has been in plans for a while now. And yeah, now it makes sense why Turbina needed the second house on this side, because they removed the original house. That all makes sense now. Okay, loading is a little bit slow today again. Not even using the internet that much. But yeah, so Hive Industrial is the place where there is some trial of the other bee. So it's definitely not finished. There's some start of it, but it doesn't really go anywhere. And it has been like this for, I don't know, 4 days now, 5 days. So I really hope that who is the person? Bee's Knees, that they come back and finish it, because it would be nice to see more of those, not just one. And yeah, if you go inside, it actually looks like proper kitchen, nicely hidden inside. So it's a nice idea. And yeah, I know the neighbors in the pie town are doing a lot of changes. So there's some updates probably coming as well. But yeah, so it would be nice to see it grow and be better. And yeah, I'm thinking myself to make some type of monument as well. So let's see what's inside for business place anyway. So assembly line, all the mechanic stuff. Kind of decent workshop. Yeah, mounting those in air. That's the place where I definitely want to use like the blocky pieces, because I feel it's a bit wrong to have them just floating around. But yeah, the game should be smarter, so it would just connect to those pieces as well. Okay, more assembly lines, robotic assembly line, so making a lot of stuff. It's quite packed, but still possible to move around most of the places. Then this room for electronic assembly is pretty empty, so not containing too much. And that's pretty much all. So yeah, simple housing. And yeah, the rest of here will be already in the pie town. So last time I remember when we came into check. There was just like parking lot in the middle, and yeah, nothing more. Oh, missing a few pieces of asphalt. I think I have few now in my shop. They are also making here. But yeah, now it has like quite big building here. And all the stores right here. It's quite nice. It's a pie mod. And it's quite cool. So yeah, let's see what other updates they are going to make here. Yeah, any more stores on this side currently. It's a little bit messy, but yeah. And I think this part is more like checking how things would look like for some purpose. So yeah, it will be interesting project to see. So I'll definitely try to make another video once we have a bit more information about what's happening here, and maybe we can sneak into some of the buildings then. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have now. Let's see this place. So I really need any oil products, and last time I bought from Willy. So let's see this one. Kind of decent oil refinery. Anything else? So Magic's place. Of course, out of most of the stuff except nylon. What about like the outside line? So not fully going to the bottom, but definitely from outside of the water it looks a bit more supported than Willy's place. So I really want Willy to make some type of support. It would be fantastic. But yeah, I will just try to jump through somehow. We can get out of this corner. So yeah, so this pretty much is the story for this episode. So I think I will leave it a bit shorter, as I've been a little bit too busy with personal life as well. And yeah, I will catch you in a few days in the next episode, where we can take more look on the stuff that is happening on the server. And yeah, I will see you then.